Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Red here. Great men. They make good choices, have great planning. They get the best opportunities, the best women, and the future so bright it makes others envy. But what about the opposite spectrum? They make bad choices and constantly fail to achieve their
I
goals.
just can't do it. I can't.
Some men have futures so bleak it will stain the screen just by showing you. This is exactly the character I played in Project Zomboid, and this is how he died. Meet Steven, and oh, he's about to wake up. As you can see, he looks like a miserable fact hunt. He stands with a posture so bad you'd pray it was a medical condition. He calls himself a park ranger, but really, he's less of a protector of nature and mostly a nuisance to the park goers. He is struck with the understanding that he is naked. He wobbles quickly towards his room to change. He grabs his very important guitar, something he fixed himself. If fix meant opening it up and dismantling it and ramming everything back inside, then yes, fixed. To the point that it's no longer a guitar. It's an art piece, a puzzle with strings, and an improvised maze. He is very proud of it. After quickly changing, he noticed that there's one thing that he needs that is missing. Is it his dignity? Self-respect? Nope, it's his shoes. He searched his whole house like a crazed archaeologist, digging through his failed marriage. Maybe he left it on the fridge. He literally woke up naked in the living room, so anything is possible. But alas, no shoes. He left the comfort of his home and he noticed something down the street. A corpse, lying in the middle of the street. More importantly, shoes. Few ways away from the body, he saw them. Zombies. And they looked better than his current state. He walked towards the body while expertly getting a zombie's attention. He takes the corpse's watch and shoes because who needs morality and respect for the dead when the dead are trying to eat you? Certainly not Stephen. Now sporting his new watch and shoes, now ready to look good, even if he gets violently torn open by the walking dead, like clay in the middle of a special ed art class. Taking the poor guy's things allowed the earlier Zed to get close. Luckily, his guitar is prepared to make a solo. Good job, Steven. The noise of the fight attracted a few zombies and started a mild bloodbath. Spoilers, he won. Good job, Steven. When he's sure that he's fairly safe, he tried to look for anyone alive in his neighborhood to share his impending doom. But there was nothing but shambling corpses and crushing disappointment. Unfortunately, he's already attracted them, like a man with a stake on his back, going inside the lion's cage. He fights them off using the tried and true method of fighting in the back foot. He barely pulls a dub, as his hits show the state of his stamina and the result of his lifestyle choices. He takes one of the corpse's body armor and improves on his current sense of style. He tries to access his neighbor's house for a safe place to rest. It's locked. He wasted his time. A few minutes I will never take back. So naturally, he goes back home to drink his sink water and goes back out again. He was so tired, he forgot he was tired. After leaving his house once more, he noticed that there is a trio of zombie cops. And this is what started his downfall. I mean, let's be real here. His downfall already started long ago when he decided that eating crap and skipping training is healthy. Cartoonish chase ensued around the house, with Steven making a brilliant decision to drop his guitar, the only weapon he has, because, get this, it's too heavy. And guess what? He didn't even bother ditching the body armor that's weighing him down, or the clothes that he looted, and not even wearing. So, the weight is still there. Good on you, Steven. Now, because I value your time more than Steven values his health, we're gonna skip to the part where he goes to heroically flee to the next neighborhood after escaping, only to attract a different set of zombie horde instead of resting, or how he sleepwalked after getting chased in the woods, only to get chased back again. We'll skip to the part where he starts slowing down from exhaustion, while still rocking his stylish looks, only to get tragically surrounded and torn apart like a piñata at a Mexican birthday party. And that, my dearly beloved, is the tragic tale of Stephen. A man doomed not by the zombie apocalypse, but by his earlier choice in life, and a clueless dumbass of a player controlling him. Every mistake, every poor decision, every avoidable encounter was entirely my fault. Because, as it turns out, Steven wasn't just a character I played in Project Zomboid. He was a reflection of my own flaws. Steven is me, but with fewer excuses and a much better job. I have given him those traits, not because I hate him. I gave it to him because I hated myself. And I realized that his death is entirely my fault, and his life reminded me that sometimes we play on hard mode, mostly because we are fighting ourselves. But here is my key takeaway. There are things that we can't change about ourselves. We can only accept them while improving what we can. And if you're like me, please don't beat yourself up too much. It's hard enough to stand if you keep pulling yourself down. Learn to take a hit from yourself and be resilient as you can, especially as you get your teeth knocked out by life, or, in Steven's case, getting eaten alive. What's important is that you look good doing it. See you next time. Have a great day and more projects to come. Goodbye.